Today, we did lesson 210, a mental division strategy. So, there's a relationship between multiplication and division, and we're going to use that to mentally divide multi-digit numbers. So, remember that in a division problem, the number being divided is called the dividend, and the number that divides the dividend is called the divisor, and the answer is called a quotient. So if I have, for example, if I have 630 divided by 7, 630 is what we call the dividend. Seven is our divisor. Seven splits 63 into 90 parts, and that is our quotient. Oops, Mr. Board pressed the over button. Quotient. Dividend, divisor, quotient. So, how can we double check that our answer is correct? Let's multiply it. 90 times 7. Any method you want to multiply? I like the U.S. traditional. 0 times 7 is 0. 7 times 9 is 63. Do these two numbers match? Yes. So we multiplied the same. What we're going to do is we're going to use multiples to divide mentally. So multiples are products of a given number. So if I said, what are some multiples of 3? Multiples of 3. We have 3, 30, 15, 6, 33, 21, 24. So, that's how we do that. We went over plenty of multiples during class, so let's take a look at our homework. So, mental division practice. I'm going to read the directions to you. Use multiplication and division facts to solve the following problems mentally. Remember, write an equivalent name for the dividend by breaking it into smaller parts that are easier to divide. 72 divided by 4. Here's our example. So it wrote some multiples of 4, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40. Write an equivalent name by breaking 72 into smaller numbers that are multiples of 4. So an equivalent, now take a look, you have 32 and 32, and you have 40 and 40. Use the equivalent name to divide mentally. Ask yourself, how many 4s are in 40? 10. How many 4s are in 32? 8. Think how many total 4s are in 72. So if there's 10 4s in 40 and 8 4s in 32, that equals 18 4s. So 72 divided by 4 is 18. Now let's use multiplication to double check that. So if I have 18 times 4, 8 times 4 is 32. 4 times 1 is 4, plus 3 is 7. Did that match? Absolutely. So now, let's take a look at number 1. We're going to do it together. 57 divided by 3 equals. Now we need some multiples of 3. Let's see, we have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 33, 36, 39, 42, 45, 48. So we need to now write an equivalent of 57. So what numbers can we use to get to break down to 57? I'm going to choose 42 and 15 because 42 plus 15, 5 plus 2 is 7, 4 plus 1 is 57. So, equivalent. So, how many times does 4, not 4, how many times does 3 go into 42? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So, I'm going to write this. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 14 threes plus then 5 we know is 3. Four plus 5 is 19 threes. So 57 divided by 3 equals 19. Now we check our work. I'm going to erase this over here. We don't need it anymore. Let me get the blue color out. Now I'm going to go 19 times 3. 9 times 3 is 27. 3 times 1 is 3, plus 2 is 5. Did I get 57? Absolutely. Now try the next one on your own. Remember, first find multiples of 8. Go through your 8 facts. Skip count by 8. Then write an equivalent name for 56. Break it down into 2 of the multiples you find. Then you write the expression, just like I did. So how many times does 8 go into one equivalent, the smaller number, and the next? Have fun. Don't forget to do your practice problems at the bottom.